Welcome to Snobtober 2025, where things are about to get uncomfortably close. I'm Mick Manhattan, and this is another Snobs Film History Classic Film Review, kicking off October with a sinister bang courtesy of Martin Scorsese's Cape Fear, a film that blends prestige cinema with slasher-level suspense. You'll never look at a tattooed Bible quote the same again. In Cape Fear, Robert De Niro plays Max Cady, a recently released ex-con with vengeance on the brain and scripture in his soul. His target? His former defense attorney, Sam Bowden, played by Nick Nolte, who buried exculpatory evidence 14 years earlier. What follows is a slow-burning descent into psychological terror. Cady doesn't use fists, at least not right away. He plays mind games, poisons pets, seduces teenage daughters, and shadows the family like a ghost in broad daylight. Set in a muggy southeast, Cape Fear is like a fever dream where your worst mistake shows up with a grin and never leaves. Cape Fear was a remake of the 1962 thriller of the same name, but Scorsese wasn't initially attached. Steven Spielberg was originally slated to direct, but handed the project off to Scorsese in exchange for Schindler's List. Can you imagine that trade? De Niro committed fully to the role, losing body fat, getting real tattoos applied with temporary acid-based ink, and even grinding his teeth to appear more animalistic. The role of Danielle, Sam's daughter, was a breakout performance for Juliette Lewis, who was just 18 at the time and earned an Oscar nomination for her work. That school theater scene with De Niro, one of the most uncomfortably brilliant scenes in any 90s horror thriller. Oh, and a fun fact, Robert Mitchum and Gregory Peck, stars of the original film, appear in supporting roles, handing the torch with a wink and a whisper. Critics and fans were divided, and that's exactly what makes Cape Fear fascinating. Some called it a trash in tuxedo clothing. Others praised it as a darling, disturbing reimagining of pulp horror through an auteur's lens. But over time, its reputation has fully grown. Cape Fear is now studied for its Hitchcockian techniques, biblical undertones, and how it bridges horror, noir, and melodrama in one sweaty, terrifying package. De Niro's Max Cady is a top-tier horror villain. No mask, no claws, just charisma, cunning, and cruelty. He talks you into fear. Cape Fear reminds us that sometimes the scariest monsters aren't supernatural. Sometimes they know your address, your secrets, and they've got time, which is a scary mirror to today's society. This has been the kickoff of our Snobtober 2025 horror celebration here in October, curated by the one and only Sir Sturdy from Sturd-O-Vision. Coming up, we have The Prophecy, Nightbreed, and Bram Stoker's Dracula, but the madness starts here. If you enjoyed this breakdown, like the video, comment with your favorite Cady moments, and subscribe so you don't miss the rest of our horrific journey through October. Join our Patreon, free tiers, and paid tiers. All goes back into helping out the channel, and we appreciate it. I'm Mick Manhattan. Stay snobby, stay spooky, and take care of yourselves, because that's important. Until next time, everybody, be kind, rewind, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.